All right, here's a good trig identity problem. So notice that this says cosine 3x. My intuition is that I'm going to use the cosine 2x formula. So I'm going to rewrite this as the cosine of 2x plus x equals, and then we're just going to leave this thing right here. I'm not going to rewrite this right now. Okay, I'm just going to leave it right here. So I'm just going to work on the left side until I make the left side look like the right side. You follow what I'm doing? Okay. So what's the property say about cosine 2x plus x? Cosine a plus b is the same as cosine a cosine b. So it's this cosine a cosine b minus sine a sine b. Okay, so that's my left side. So we're just gonna not even bother writing that on there. Okay, now I'm going to use the double angle formula to rewrite these two things. So what's the cosine of 2x equal to? Well, there's a couple different formulas you can choose to use, and I'm going to wait on that. But for the sine 2x, there's only one formula, which is 2 sine 2x cosine 2x. That replaces that thing, and then I'm also still multiplying it by this sine x. Whoops, I wrote that wrong. It's not 2x, it's cosine x sine x, my bad. It's sine x cosine x. There we go. That's the double angle formula. That's the sine 2x formula. Okay, if you look at your formula sheet. So that's being subtracted, and now when I do that, I can see the reason I did that first before I chose the one to use for cosine 2x is because I wanted to see what I would get and look at where I'm going. See how I want to have sine squared x cosine x? That's what I have right here. This is a sine squared, and so I know, okay, I'm going to need another one of those. So I'm going to rewrite cosine 2x. Actually, yeah, I'm going to write it as the first one. I'm going to write it as the cosine squared minus sine squared. So when I rewrite this one, I'm going to choose cosine squared x minus sine squared x. And then I still have that cosine x to write here. Follow how I substituted those? Kind of. I'm just literally looking at my formula sheets and I'm picking the right things. Even if I pick a wrong thing, it'll eventually work out. It might take me a step longer. But the reason I figured I would do that is because watch what's going to happen when I multiply, when I distribute this cosine into that. What am I going to get right here? I'm going to get negative sine squared cosine. Sine squared x cosine. And I already had negative 2 of them right here. So again, I'll just show you that as I do it. So multiply this by the cosine, and what am I going to get? What's cosine x times cosine squared x? Cosine cubed x. Hey, that's what I wanted. And what's cosine x times negative sine squared x? It's negative sine squared x cosine x. Okay. Which is good because I also have right here, what? Negative 2. Those two sine x's come together and become sine squared x cosine x. What's negative 1 minus 2 of the same thing?
Negative 3.
It's negative 3. So I have cosine cubed x minus 3 sine squared x cosine x. And again, that all equals, keep that original thing right here. You scribble that thing out each time, right? So this equals cosine cubed x minus 3 sine squared x cosine x, if your teachers want you to do it that way, where you just work straight down one side and don't change the other side. Most teachers want you to do it that way. You don't have to do it that way, but you can. Got it?